If anything, we should pause. We should meet right our own rappers like that. If anything, go give Cactus Boys all y'all money. Go give Desert Baby all y'all money if y'all just want to give these rappers all y'all money.
All year round, I call it June season.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jug from Jug Season. As you see in the title, I probably titled this either the issue with Phoenix rap, why Phoenix rappers never, something along those lines. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna title this video yet, but as you see in the title today, we are going to be talking about Phoenix rappers and why the scene out here isn't where it necessarily needs to be. We definitely gonna touch all the topics from the media presence out here, the rappers, how they play a part in it, just the overall Arizona community and how Arizona/Phoenix is viewed to the outside world as well. We definitely gonna touch on how I played a part. If some of you aren't aware, I'm the one that dropped the 20 Phoenix rappers a couple years ago. I say maybe about 6 years ago now. Like, time be flying. And in the video, I did say that I was gonna drop more lists and be consistent on it. And that's where I'm gonna get on myself later on and how I play a part in where the scene is, where it's at, and why things ain't put together how it should be out here for real. If you're a new viewer or a reoccurring viewer, go check out my story time on why I stopped doing YouTube / my apartment burned down and my dog died. Your boy currently is trying to get back on his feet. My apartment burned down a couple weeks ago. RP my dog Belly, he passed away in a fire. You know, before that, I did take a 3-year hiatus off of YouTube. I was getting deep into the UK type of reactions. And like I said, we're going to touch on all that later. Like right now, your boy trying to get back, go crazy, you know what I mean? Also, go check out my story time. I crashed out on a low-ranking gang member. I'm going to be doing more story times and stuff like that on my channel. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to mix the UK stuff with the Phoenix stuff because I love Phoenix. I won't lie. I was not born in Phoenix. I was born in New York City, but I've been out here half my life. I very much consider myself a Phoeniciano, a Phoenician, an Arizonan, all that to like the fullest extent for real, because I be hating when I meet them niggas that's been out here since they was 3 and they be like, nah, I'm from Milwaukee. Like, bro, if you went to high school here, if you went to middle school here, you from here, gang. If like all your formidable years are here. Let's get to some orders of business too. 25 Phoenix rappers list coming out. We're gonna call it part 2 to the 20 Phoenix rappers list. Technically, it's not a part 2, but we're gonna call it a part 2, you heard? So definitely keep your eyes out for that. We with this one, I definitely try to keep it more with either niggas who was born in Phoenix or at the very least people who were raised here, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I love Phoenix. Like, I very much consider myself a Phoenician. So I do kind of get on myself for kind of leaving the scene alone. But if you was in tune the whole time, you know, like I was putting Phoenix rappers on my UK reactions. Y'all could go on my channel. Y'all see like one of my most viewed videos is with me and Foreign Dutch, a local rapper that I had on that 20 rappers list. And I did all types of content with LSG Prada, Kill Stacy. Shout out Joey Franco, did content with him. South Plaza Kid. Shit. It's so many rappers. I done did Splash Fuego. I did content with a lot of rappers, so I never fully left the Arizona scene alone. And I also, what I used to do was I used to put snippets of Phoenix rappers in my reactions. And back then, my channel was doing at least like 1,000 views per reaction. So like I said, I never fully gave up on Phoenix, but I never pushed the Phoenix content like how I should have. And for that, to all my Phoenicanos out there, all my Arizonans, I truly do apologize. That was a transplant in me, I won't lie. So I gotta fix myself on that. You know what I mean? I was wrong on that. But like I said, I love this city. We got a lot of talent out here, especially over the last couple of years. If you've been paying attention to the Arizona scene, we got a lot of people who've been going crazy. And overall, I am proud of most of these Phoenix rappers because let's be real. If we go back to when Futuristic was out, Arizona was looking corny. And I'm gonna start with Futuristic low-key. Futuristic could rap. I'm not gonna say and act like Futuristic can't rap. And I know he's not from Phoenix. I know technically he didn't even live in Phoenix before everyone come in my comments getting on my head. The thing that y'all do out here that people in other cities / states don't do is if someone is from the metro area, we got to count them as a Phoenician. So that's why when my next list come out, I got people like Be The Villain, who's technically from Mesa, but he's on my Phoenix rappers list. Gucci Mane is from Decatur, Georgia, but he said he the East Atlanta Santa. Like, we get too technical sometimes out here. Like, at the end of the day, to the outside world, if you say you from Mesa, Arizona, they not gonna really know, but they gonna know Phoenix. When we get more on the map or something, then we can start differentiating. I know the Cali dudes like to do that, and that's also something I'm gonna touch in, how we kind of gotta like let go of Cali being the big brothers. Like we got to drop that big brother complex with Cali, but I'm gonna get into that later. Most of them Atlanta rappers are from the surrounding cities, but we call them Atlanta rappers because that's the major metropolitan area that they all in. So that's why we consider all those rappers Atlanta rappers. So that's something we definitely got to do. We got to start embracing the rappers from the outside cities as Phoenix rappers, even though technically, you know what I mean, Mesa, Glendale, all these cities I'm sure want their own respect, and we gonna make sure we get them their respect. But first we gotta get the scene on as a whole. Into the outside world, a Glendale rapper is a Phoenix rapper. Let's just be real. Back to Futuristic. Like I said, Futuristic could rap. And I know some people are gonna be like, why wouldn't you start with like MC Magic or start with Willie North Pole? Like there's way more, or even to all the OGs out there, if you're an OG tapping in, I know about iRock Records. I'm a real Finiquetto. I know that they had the Jacksons on the South Side back in the 80s and all that. I'm a real Finiquetto. I'm very tapped in, but I know about iRock Records and a lot of these labels that was around back in the days and whatnot. But I'm gonna start with Futuristic because I'm gonna start from more of a modern era standpoint. We gotta kind of leave like a lot of what happened in the past. In the past, it's all mostly documented. At least like Willie North Pole's struggles within like the industry is very well documented, if you ask me, because he's talked about it on multiple platforms at this point. So yeah, we're gonna start with Futuristic. Back to him. My bad. I know I'm long-winded at times. I'm definitely gonna chop a lot of this up and try to make it more cleaner for y'all, you know what I mean? But yeah, Futuristic, the main issue that I had with him, like I said, he could rap, but he was just corny. Like his main thing that got him on, the gimmick that got him on was nerd rapping in Compton. Yeah, locally here, we was like, I'm not gonna say everybody in general, but we as a city, we was fucking with Futuristic. Let's not cap. Bro was corny, but I seen a lot of niggas wearing that WTF merch. I know a lot of niggas who's going to Futuristic shows, and he was the closest thing to anything we had at that time. Although Futuristic was doing his numbers and putting on for Arizona, I'm not going to sit here and act like he wasn't representing to some extent. He didn't carry Arizona on his back like how a Desert Baby do, and maybe that's the difference because Desert Baby was born here and stuff like that. But I feel like there was just a lot more that Futuristic could have did for the city. And on top of that, he was a corny rapper, so I feel like he kind of ruined our view or the view of us to outside cities like California, Chicago, Houston. Futuristic kind of embodies that, like, that image of what people think of Arizona. Like, they kind of think of it like it's corny or something like that. So then we got a rapper like Futuristic being the main one or the only one at the time putting it on. And still to this day, I don't think too many rappers from Arizona touch this type of numbers. It just make the city look corny, and it kind of backs up all the stereotypes that they already had of the city / state. And this overall, even though he did his numbers, and I'm not sitting here hating, I just don't fully think he was the best look that Arizona needed at that time. We do need diversity in music. I'm not sitting here acting like we just need all shoot 'em up gangster type music or none of that. I'm even saying people like Joey Franco, who makes just like that more like, and they don't make the same type of music, but just to give like an example, he's more of like that Currency, Larry June route, that more like independent music. And I know Futuristic was independent too, but like that smooth fly shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool too. Like, we not just acting like we gotta do all the gangsters. I know right now, a lot of people was on like that EBK J-Bo type beat wave and all that, and we gonna get to all that later as well. Now we gonna really just start diving in on how the outside world views Phoenix, because like I said before, if you a Finiquetto, you done heard it a million times from people coming out of state. Oh, this shit's sweet. Oh man, this ain't like back at home. You know what I mean? A lot of them ain't good where they come from, then they come here and try to talk down on Arizona. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I remember, for example, when I went back to Atlanta. I'm not from Atlanta, but I went to Atlanta one summer, or was it Christmas? I can't remember. But I was chilling with some of my cousins down there, and I was talking with my mom, and somehow South Phoenix came up, and I was like, "You on the South Side?" And they was like, "Oh, y'all got a South Side out there?" So, like, it's just a certain image that Arizona has, maybe because we didn't have like a prior presence like in rap and all that. It's just more so most people don't know enough about Phoenix, and Phoenix was like kind of small town vibes for so long that most people just feel like it's just a small dust town in the middle of the desert and there's nothing going on out there. But now we're gonna get back to the rappers. My issue that I'm currently having with Arizona rappers is, here's the best example, bro. I do Lyft right now. A few months ago, I picked up this rapper from Texas from over at Valley Club Records. Shout out Valley Club. We're going to kind of touch on him later because I said we touching on Arizona media as well. I picked this nigga up from Valley Club Records. He hopped in the car, random Texas rapper, barely, I looked at his Instagram, barely got 1,500 followers. You know what I mean? He's not even that big. And he could have been lying. He could have been trying to hype himself up. But I could believe it because I know Arizona rappers, bro. Bro, hop in the car. I'm like, oh man, yo, you coming from right here at Valley Club? He's like, oh yeah, you know the spot. I'm like, yeah, I kind of go back with Corey and all that, yada, yada, yada. I'm glad to see, Valley Club doing their thing. He's like, oh man, I was in there waxing everybody for the features. Waxing is taxing for anybody that's not up on the slang. But yeah, I was in there taxing everybody for the features. Man, they like pretty much just saying like they sweet. He's like, my bad if you from here, bro, but like, man, I was in there treating them. I'm like, damn, man, I hate to hear that. You know what I mean? Because I love this city. I hate to hear Arizona rappers being fangirls to other rappers just because they come from Cali, Texas, wherever they come from. Bro, like, if anything, we should meet right our own rappers like that. If anything, go give Cactus Boys all y'all money. Go give Desert Baby all y'all money. If y'all just want to give these rappers all y'all money, we got to stop dick riding other places we feel like it's more lit, gang. A lot of niggas out here have like such a big brother complex to Cali and specifically LA, Southern California. And we gotta let that go if we ever want to thrive as a scene out here, gang. Like, let's be real, bro. A lot of our rappers kind of look up to the Arizona. A lot of our rappers kind of look up to the California rappers. We got like 1 million EBK J-Bo clones out here, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing or nothing. I'm just saying more so like, actually I am saying it's a bad thing. My bad, y'all be on bunk. I gotta stop being on bunk sometimes because I am saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying specifically sound like EBK J-Bo is a bad thing because at one point we had 1 million YGs out here. We kind of got 1 million Larry June-esque type niggas out here. What I'm saying is we gotta try to develop our own sound. I'm not saying we all have to choose one sound. LA don't got one sound. Damn near any city you could think of, like Chicago, you got like a Mick Jenkins, then you got a Chief Keef. They came out around the same time. So I'm not saying you got to sit here and the whole city has to sound the same. But what I'm saying is we don't have an original sound. We kind of dick ride whatever Cali doing. Since we got that Chicago influence, we kind of have like some niggas doing the Chicago thing. And then like everybody kind of just biting off of whatever music they like to listen to. And I do think that we need our own sound. Shout out to Desert Baby, because like his music or not, and I do like Desert Baby's music. Don't get that misconstrued by me saying that. I just know that the sonically, I know that for some people his music is not the easiest to digest. Me, I like Desert Baby. I swear to God, you'll catch me riding through East Phoenix, bumping Desert Baby all the time, nigga. Shout out East Side. I love how bro put on for the East Side. But yeah, Desert Baby has his own sound though. Like it or love it, he has his own sound. I'm not saying everybody in Arizona go copy Desert Baby's sound, but we at least need like to universally have like, at least when people hear the beat, they know that's a Phoenix rapper more than likely about to come on. We need something like that for sure. We definitely need more unity, bro. We need more unity out here. Yeah, I'll see rappers do collabs amongst their inner circles or whatever, but I need to see like a 602 Byron work with like a Jake F or something like that. I feel like we need to branch out more. Like, we don't need to just stay within our little bubbles. And I get that certain people got politics amongst themselves, even trying to do my Phoenix rappers list because I know so much now, like in whatever, like I'm even trying to separate people who might have like politics amongst each other on that list. So if y'all see certain rappers here, certain rappers there, I did that because of local politics. I'm just trying to be respectful. I ain't trying to have one rapper up here and then 30 seconds later I got his op as the next rapper on there. You know what I mean? If people want to promote, I'm trying to give them as much of an opportunity to fairly promote if they want to screen record, whatever, so they don't gotta worry about their whatever, you know what I mean? Being respectful of the artists. But these artists gotta step out their bubbles and just kind of work with each other more. Should I move on? I'm gonna move on. And not because I don't have more to talk on that subject, because real life, like, I do have more, but I don't want this video too long. I want people to watch it. My main issue with Arizona media, myself included, is we kind of branch out too much. Yeah, you know what I mean? We got to grow the channels. At the end of the day, like, the Arizona scene is so small and still so niche that it's hard to grow to X amount of views that we might want to be at here and subscribers. So I get that 100%. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't do the same thing, because that's definitely what I did. I started showing hella love to the local rappers, wasn't really getting the same type of love back, wasn't getting views in return. I moved on to the UK, started doing UK reactions, and that started going crazy for me. Like I said, I would still implement Arizona artists in those videos, but overall, like, I wasn't making videos like this where I was touching on Arizona rappers and touching on the scene. So that's my part where I definitely messed up at, and I never dropped another 20 rappers list, so I definitely messed up on that one. Stay tuned for that 25 rappers list though. Gotta keep on promoting. But yeah, that's to hold myself accountable as well. Next, we're gonna talk about Valley Club. Shout out Valley Club. If you know me, I was roommates with South Plaza Kid, who's a local rapper, for maybe like 7 years on and off type shit. We done lived in mad apartments together. Bro been doing content with Core Capital since like 2016 probably. I don't know. I really can't put a date on it. But I've been knowing Core for at least like 7 years now. Ain't the best of friends with him. Don't link up on a regular basis. Not trying to overact like we overly cool. But I do have a lot of love and respect for Core. And when he sees this, he'll know who I am. And you know what I mean? He'll know that nothing I'm saying is out of malice, I hope. You know what I mean? My main issue with Core at one point, and it's not even so much with Core, because I respect Core. It's more so with the Arizona rappers. For the longest, every Arizona music video had the same layout. Every Arizona music video damn near looked the same. And that's not a Core issue. Because if you look at every Lyrical Lemonade video, they are kind of going to look the same in a sense. That's bro's style. Bro got a certain videography style. It works for him. It looks good. I respect it. My whole issue is when the whole scene everybody's video starts looking the same. Like, every rapper needed a Core video. Every rapper had to shoot every video with Core. And it was just getting to a point where everyone's video was looking the same. And I don't know about y'all, but that kind of made Arizona look corny to a certain extent. Just because it's like, it just showed, it was having like it was looking like a lack of originality, and not from Core, because his format was original, but just more like, damn, bro, everybody's video looked the same. Just like as if everybody sounded exactly the same, you know what I mean? And just like I said before, that's my issue with everybody hopping on the EBK J-Bo type beats, because now everybody's sounding the same. I'm gonna be real. With my Arizona rappers list, bro, and it's kind of going back in topics again, it's my videos, I can do it how I want it, looking at. With my Arizona rappers list, I kind of had to space out some of these EBK J-Bo type beats. And then I had to not put a lot of people on who maybe deserved it number-wise, just because I'm like, yo, you sound like the last 3 rappers, gang. Moving on, we got MJ TV. MJ, if you do see this, I kind of want to do like a video just specifically on you, so I'm not going to touch you. Pause, dog. But I'm not going to touch on your platform too much on here. But MJ, you do a good job, because I'm not going to sit here and just shit on people. You do, and I'm not shitting on you or nothing like that, you know what I mean? You do a good job at platforming damn near every artist that I'm in tune with or been in tune with, you done interviewed, and even artists I'm not in tune with, you done interviewed. That was something I couldn't do in the scene, so I'm going to give you your respect on that. What I don't like is how you went up there on No Jumper, super putting on for Arizona, and then you turned around and ran from Flacco, bro. Like, and I know I kind of just like cut through, but you was super putting on for Arizona. You was talking all this hot shit to Flacco, and then you turned around and ran from bro. And Arizona's supposed to pop out and show niggas right then. But that was my only issue with you, bro, right there. At least in that specific situation. Like I said, we gonna probably touch on you in another video because I do respect what you're doing for the city. So I do think you deserve your own video. Even Core deserves his own video, but you gotta get bled a little bit more than Core, bro. So next up, we got Bootleg Kev. Bootleg Kev, bro, you just kind of left us hanging high and dry for a little too long, but thank you for coming back. That's all I gotta say to Bootleg Kev. You left us high and dry for way too long, but thank you for coming back. We appreciate you for building up your platform and bringing us on once you got there. Maybe that was your plan all along. You could have communicated that with us. You could probably put on more Arizona artists besides just the ones that you specifically fuck with or you like their music or whatever the case is. I do appreciate you working with CBE for sure. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, that's all I really got for Bootleg Kev. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really got too much smoke for Bootleg Kev. Thank you for coming back, gang, but definitely put on more for Arizona. The media, we definitely gotta do better. Like, and I'm saying that because I'm definitely gonna make my face and my presence known more in this Arizona media scene. We definitely gotta do better. I'm gonna step my game up. All the other media platforms I just mentioned are way more professional than me. They all got way more subscribers than me. They are way more consistent than me. So I definitely got a lot to do. And I'm definitely going to try to show and prove, you know what I mean? If you have watched this far in the video, I do thank you. Please go check out my other content. If you've never seen the 20 rappers list, go watch the 20s rappers list. Go watch my video on why I stopped doing YouTube. Please go check out my story times. I'm going to give y'all some real authentic street Arizona stories too. So please go check out those story times. It's Jug, we out.
All year round, I call it June season.